What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Connor with TGN here, and just before we get into episode 17, I do want to say a few really quick things because I made a few mistakes here on my editing side, and I accidentally deleted episode 17. So now episode 18 will be moved up to episode 17. So what happened was I was going through my Fraps drives to delete old content because Fraps takes up tons of memory. If you've used Fraps before, you know this uses just tons of memory. My drives are getting full, so every 2 or 3 weeks I have to do this because all my drives get full so fast. I have 2 dedicated Fraps drives that I use so I can edit and record at the same time. But that's besides the fact. So what happened was I went into my Fraps drive E, or I don't remember which one it is. You guys can see it on screen now. And I went to the drive and I'm like, all right, episode 14 delete, episode 15 delete, episode 16 delete, episode 17. I opened them all and I saw that they had metadata, which is what signifies that Pinnacle Studios, my editing software, has registered the clips and is able to edit them. And it shows that I've already edited them, already loaded them into Pinnacle. And usually when I put them in Pinnacle, I edit it right away. But I recorded this footage about a week and a half ago, and I wasn't feeling great, so I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll just upload the videos I've already recorded and put this up a little later and do the audio later. So I open up episode 17 folder, and I'm like, all right, cool, already done, edited, delete. And immediately after that, like I'm talking about like a millisecond later, I realized, holy crap, I have an icon on my desktop that says add audio. So I click on that, it opens up Pinnacle, and I realize, oh my god, I see all these question marks, which signifies that the video is missing. So 16 minutes of footage is missing. And it really wasn't 16 minutes, it was like 32, because some of it was in fast forward because I went back to the Nether in episode 17, which is kind of a big thing, but kind of not. Basically, all I did was went back and got nether warts, so you didn't really miss much because there weren't any aggressive mobs that attacked me. I just went there, picked it up because I've already cleared out the nether fortress. It was right at the entrances, picked up the 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever nether warts were right there, and I left. And then that was pretty much it. All the gats that were in the air I already cleared out. The blaze mobs are deeper into the fortress, so there's no reason to go there. And there really wasn't much to it. So that's what happened. I completely deleted episode 17. So that's what I want to talk about before we get into episode 17, because now I'm making 18, 17. But basically, I'm going to log in right now and show you guys what exactly you missed from what I can show you that I gathered and changed. So logging in, you guys can see I did make one of the brewing stands and the cauldrons. There is one way I can prove that I actually made that without spawning crap, is because I have one less blaze rod and I have a lot less iron. Because cauldrons take a lot of iron and blaze rods. And then the other thing is the nether warts. There are 34 of them right there. The glycering melons, I actually used all my watermelon, turned them into glycering melons so I could actually make stuff with them, which is very helpful. And that's all that really changed. You didn't miss much. I made health potions out of the nether warts, and I'm going to put a picture on screen now. And you guys can see all of the different ways you can make potions and stuff like that. That's kind of how I figured it out. I was screwing around for like an hour in creative mode trying to figure out how to do it. And I found out pretty much all the ways to make everything I want. So I am going to need a ton of health potions, and I'm going to need to make them level 2 or whatever the highest level is, so they heal me more. So that's what you missed, and I'm really frustrated. For like the past 30 minutes, I'm like, what do I do? I can't go back to the nether, and I mean, there's no way to go back. I mean, I could go back and then get more nether warts, but it still wouldn't be the same as I already have 34 of them. So it does suck, but yeah, not really much happened that you missed. And that's all the footage. It just pisses me off because I've recorded everything I've done so far except for that now. And it just really sucks I deleted it. But you guys did see in my editing software it was there. I just kind of forgot to do the audio. Or not forgot, but forgot to render the whole thing, I guess. And we lost it. So we're going to go ahead and kick off episode 17 now, guys. What we're going to do is, since we already have the nether warts, I don't think we need any more right now. We might have to go back before we go to the end. But since we already have them, what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys some footage that I've been working on for a little while of the end, and just kind of testing out the end and finding an ender portal and finding out how many ender eyes I'll need and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. We'll go ahead and kick off that footage, and let's begin episode 17. Alright, so here we are. And we are going to go ahead and make a new world, and we're going to put it on survival mode, although we're using too many items mods, so we can go ahead and switch it in between day and night to make it way easier for us to actually work with. As you know, when you're exploring things like this, you probably need fly mode along with things like that. So This is going to be a pretty accurate test of getting to the end from my house. So obviously I'm going to spawn in some of the crap that I wouldn't have had if I just started out, but I would have now. But you know, the biggest thing for me, you know, while we're waiting here for me to spawn everything in, the biggest thing for me is going to be killing the Enderman at this point. And you guys can see I just spawned a bunch of Ender Eyes because I have to get a bunch of these Ender Eyes and then have to put the blaze powder inside of them. So that's going to be the hardest thing for me, I think. But the good news is you can reuse the eyes 3 to 4 times each like use. So you can use each one 3 or 4 times before they die. And that's kind of why I was getting rid of some of the eye stacks so I could figure out how many I would need. Now, I have anticipated to make about, with the blaze rods, I have about 55 left. So you double that because each blaze rod makes 2 blaze powder. So then I have 110 potential Ender Eyes at this point. But I do need to still kill a bunch of Endermen. So I need to kill a good amount of Endermen. I would say, since each one of these lasts about 4, I need to kill at least 7 Endermen, like bare minimum, if I'm really lucky. Like, that's pretty much if I'm super lucky. But I could be actually like sitting on a nether or an end portal. I could be literally having one behind underneath my house because they're just places in the world. There also could be one way far away, like the maximum distance, you know, like across 60 deserts, have to go make 20 different houses to get there, things like that. But it could be, like I said, right underneath my house. So it may be a lot closer than I think, and I may be way over anticipating this. But what I think I'm going to do is kill 1 Enderman so I can get 1 Ender Pearl, and then I'll go ahead and like shoot that one up and see where it goes. So just to see if it's by my house or not, and I'll just go as I go. So I'll like kill 1 Enderman and then use that full Ender Eye and go as far as I can and then mark the spot and then kill another Enderman and just go back and keep doing it like that because that's the most useful way I think I can do it. And I have enough blaze rods to go through and definitely get there, but it's the Enderman that's going to be hard to kill. And you guys can see the one I'm going to now is far away from where I spawn, and I don't know if that's like a normal thing, and you guys are usually pretty good about telling me this kind of stuff. I don't know if that's normal for them to be really far away or if they can be really close to your spawn point, because if they can be close to your spawn point, I'm pretty much set in stone for having a chance, or not set in stone, I don't know why I said that, but I pretty much could have a chance where I could not die, or not have to worry about getting there and dying and stuff like that, where it's a lot better chance of survival. So that's that. There's also a mob that protects the Ender Portal. I forget what it's called. It starts with an S. I don't know why I'm forgetting what it's called, but that's besides the fact. There is one little aggressive mob that has a little knockback and really shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Oh man, it's like skill. So man, it starts with an S. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but that's the only mob I had to kill to get there, and it should be pretty easy. Also, I have another announcement too that I wanted to make here. This is kind of the first time I'll be talking about this, but I am going to be doing some Minecraft stuff on TGN Central because the last Minecraft video on TGN Central was like 4 months ago. And that'll be going up hopefully somewhat regularly with Brian. I'm still going to kill the Enderman, I'm still going to try to kill the end or defeat the game on TGN Minecraft. But I'm going to try to do me and Brian stuff on TGN Central. And you guys can see there I just found out where the end portal is, and I can go ahead and start digging there now. Like I said, I'm going to be going over to TGN Central, so if you want to be part of the show, the new thing is I need people to help record. So if you want to help out in that way, maybe you don't have a good mic or maybe you don't have a mic at all, that's something we could use you for. So what you can do is go to jointheshow.webs.com, links in the description, fill that out, and then I'll send you a message on Skype, and then we'll go ahead and get you hooked up there. And you guys can see here is the end room. I'm going to go ahead and turn off creative so you guys can see here. But yeah, before I forget, if you want to be part of the show, you can. And there's the mob. If you want to be part of the show, you can fill out the form. And you know, if you don't have a YouTube or whatever, just put that in there now. The form's not exactly up to date with this new thing, but if you want to be part of the show, we need people to help record in the third person for the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys can see here's the mob trying to attack me, and I'm not even in creative anymore, and it's just not doing any damage to me for some reason. So it does corner me though, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why it doesn't do any damage to me. Maybe it's not aggressive. I feel like that mob really does damage though, but whatever. Apparently it doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably spawn a sword here in a sec, but you guys can tell I'm obviously voicing over this content as well because I was watching a YouTube video in the background, and I wasn't in the mood to do a voiceover because there was like a few days where I wasn't feeling great, my voice wasn't great, and that's kind of what happened when I ended up deleting episode 17. So anyways, go ahead and spawn the sword, kill these guys off, and then we'll go ahead and check out the end and what we have to do. Now, I have not done a dry run yet of killing the Ender Dragon, but the best thing I've found so far is to get snowballs. Thanks to you guys for telling me this, but to get snowballs and throw them at the healing statue things that heal up the Ender Dragon. That's the only thing I've really found that's logical and that will work. Because arrows, I don't want to waste them, and I can't really run to each tower. I also cannot, I figured out, or someone told me, I cannot, not in any circumstance go on top of these towers because the dragon knocks you off. And I never thought about that before, but the dragon actually knocks you off. So if I go on a tower, he knocks me off and I die. That's not good because at this point in the game, there's no parachutes or anything like that. So I do have to be very careful not to go up there and not have to throw the snowballs and kill all the healing stands. And I will have to wear pumpkin. What I'll do to make it easier is I'll download a texture pack. This is also recommended by somebody. I'll download a texture pack even if it sucks, just one that does not have the pumpkin effect being as defined. That way I can actually get through it. And I'm not really considering that cheating because just depending on your texture pack, that's how the pumpkin looks when you put it on your head. So we'll hopefully be able to deal with that. And then we won't have to worry about the Enderman on the ground. So it shouldn't be too hard with that as long as I can kill. I mean, wearing the pumpkin now, I don't have to worry about anything killing me per se. I don't see any other ways I can really die at this point. So I actually think it's going to be easier than I thought originally. The only thing I'm still worried about possible death is killing Enderman. Maybe possible death. Probably not going to die there, hopefully. That'd be terrible, but that's kind of the only thing I'm worried still about. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. You guys can see here, Enderman, they hit for a ton of damage, half your health if you're wearing no armor. So I'm not really sure what that equates to with iron armor, but they still hit for a ton, and they're really annoying to kill. And you guys can see here, I'll try to kill one. And you don't want to look at them because then they get all aggressive. And you guys can see right there, they pretty much one-shot you, as you'll find out in a sec. And I found out the hard way. But yeah, guys, I just want to kind of clear the air on some of that stuff. Episode 17 has been deleted, and this is kind of my first discovering of how to get to the Ender portal and all that good stuff. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a little bit off tilt here, but or off kilter or whatever you want to say. You guys can see taking no damage because I'm a creative, but I actually go ahead and kill myself here, trying to see if these things would kill me. Total noob mistake. But you guys will see in a sec. Just a noob mistake. But anyways, here are the things that throw snowballs at. Turn off creative. Ready? Punch. Bam. You're dead. And that would be the end of me if I wasn't doing tests like this. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Favorite the video. And I do apologize for the video being a little off of tilt or kilt. I don't know if it's kilter or tilter. I don't know what it is. But it's not like a normal video because I'm kind of frustrated that I deleted episode 17. And that's kind of bringing down the overall mood of this video. But no worries. We'll be back to normal. I'm probably going to go ahead and grind out some test runs of the end pretty soon here. And we'll go ahead and get this video uploaded for everyone. So definitely show your love. Subscribe to the show. Until next time, guys. Peace. This video is part of the Way movement, a career path for YouTubers. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.